Hello, everybody. I'm back, and happy Thanksgiving to my American viewers. Hey, Free Frag, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. So it is not Thanksgiving where I am in Canada. We have our Thanksgiving in October. So I am now only just waiting for my Christmas break. Anyway, so today we are going to go and I'm logging to the Asia region just because typically this time of day the lag's not as bad, and I want to be on New Babbage so I can go and look at the Drake ships in the expo hall. So we're gonna give that a shot and see if that helps with lag at all. I played just like a 20 minutes this morning or not this morning, but like earlier this afternoon to try to get to New Babbage and get that all out of the way for the stream, and it was pretty laggy. So, and then yesterday the four of us, Saul, Bad Seed, Miramouse, and myself were trying to play, and it was not going well. It was really laggy and buggy. So hopefully we have some smooth flying. I think I'm gonna get, after the expo hall, I'm gonna get the hell away from Microtech, which is the main planet there, so that I can stay away from all the lag and everything, hopefully. Everything seems okay so far. All right. I think I'm on New Babbage. I should be. That's where I logged out. F. By global chat. This is not Microtech. That's curious. So where the hell am I? I logged out on Microtech. I am at the Lagrange point of ArcCorp. Oh my. Well, it seems that something was definitely going wrong with the lag. Oh, I am on Hangars and Habs. Something definitely went wrong with the lag earlier today then, because it didn't even register me going to the planet and logging out there. Oh boy.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
Let's see what ships I have. My ship's there though. Fuck. Okay. Jesus. Okay, well, that's a good start.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
So I gotta... Wait, claim? Why am I claiming it? How much to expedite?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Alright, whatever. I'll just pay that cut off a few minutes there. Okay, so we only have to wait a minute. I don't know what happened there. Apparently my ship, the Intrepid, is what I took there. So apparently the Intrepid made it there and I did not.
Save me, Jeebus!
Hey, Smark. Yeah, apparently I forgot to save my game, I guess. Persistent universe. Persistent TM. Semi-persistent universe. That's what they should call it. I got this Argo mole because I've got, when I did all that mining on last stream, and the refinery finished processing, and I have like 20 to 30 cargo units of refined materials that I need to put into a ship. I apparently have to do it all at once, so the ship has to store at least 20 to 30 materials. Apparently, the mole that I rented doesn't count because this is 96 cargo of raw ore. My Intrepid only has room for 8. So one of the things I'm going to do when I get to the expo, Drake has a
Vehicle selected.
Large
Standby.
transport ship called the... Did that not work?
Vehicle selected. Standby.
Has a large cargo ship called the Caterpillar, which should have more than enough cargo, so I'm going to have to rent that for free, and then bring it all the way back here, and then get my shit. I want my money. I'm broke.
Please visit us again. Welcome.
Well, that's not a good
to the
start
ASOP
because
vehicle
I
retrieval
apparently
system.
cannot retrieve my ship. I'm gonna try one more time.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Maybe the Asia server was not a good idea, or maybe it's not a good enough idea. Ship's bugged, yo. Yeah. Apparently. Not gonna be able to do a hell of a lot without a ship. It's here at the station. It just won't retrieve it into my hangar. Let's see. By
Please visit
F12,
us again.
I
Goodbye.
just see a bunch of Fs. Are those Fs to pay respects to the server because it's dead? Okay. So, I guess I'm going to quit, and I'm going to try the US servers and see if that's any better. The lag won't be any better when I get to New Babbage, but right now I can't even get to New Babbage. So, Bad Seed was saying he loves that, like, the free fly event and the expo and everything, and how it brings, like, the community together. It's like a cool community event, and I agree. Like, the expo is really cool that you get to go there and see all the ships, like, in person, the way they have it set up like that. That'd be like kind of like a car show or something, almost like in real life. So that's pretty cool. But he says he hates how it wrecks the server performance, and I agree with that. It is totally wrecking the server performance. What did I just grab? Did I just grab a package of food or something? Okay. Whatever, I'll take it. Alright. So now we're gonna see. Free food is the best food. It's up, it rates up there for sure. Oh, hey, Bad Seed. The Caterpillar has 476. Oh, pff, yeah. In fact, dare I say that might be too much. But at least while I have it rented, I can do a ton of cargo runs. Make some cash that way.
Welcome
I
to
am
the ASOP
broke.
vehicle retrieval
Okay,
system.
the Intrepid's here.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Corsair has 72. Cutlass has
Your
40.
vehicle has been delivered
Okay.
to the following location.
So it worked. That's good. Alright. So maybe the Asia server is not... Oh, I picked lobby. Dirt. Maybe the Asia server is not the fix everything button. I think I'd take, like... Well, I'm gonna go. We're going to the expo. We're gonna go see. So, yeah, it still overrode my old paint color, which was green and white. I don't know how to change that. Eating your chickens, sweetie? I don't know how to change the color on my ship. Because I want it back to the nuclear color scheme they had or whatever. Hi, Kyotri. Is Kitty eating her nub? She was, yeah. She was eating her chicken. Like a good girl. You were having issues in the Asian server earlier as well? Yeah, so maybe... I mean, who knows what those crazy Asians are up to? Who knows? Buy a bucket of paint. I can do ship loadout on the Moby Glass. Is that... What is that? Under vehicles? Under landing? I actually don't know where the ship loadout is. I don't think I've ever done that before. Do I have to go to assets? Not the mole. Am I missing it? Kitty! Vehicle loadout manager. I was just there. So it's vehicles. Oh, it's up here. But it won't let me pick it. Does it have to be in storage? Well, it won't let me pick the cutter either. You know what? Not concerned right now. I just want to get to the expo hall. Alright. Power on. Thrusters on. I do have VTOL on this ship. You see this? VTOL. The side thrusters point downward. And I get VTOL. I don't really notice any significant difference in the handling. But it's still pretty cool. It has to be in storage at the local location. To do that? Okay. I'll give that a shot when I get to New Babbage. But yeah, the ship's got VTOL for sure. Beep, you can see a little VTOL light down there in the bottom. Right. There we go.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Make me black out by going 7Gs sideways. Alright. We're gonna set New Babbage route. Going all the way this way. And then we're gonna wait for 5 minutes. Because that's about how long it takes to get there. This is why I did this before the stream. The Intrepid sounds great. I like it a lot. It handles... It's very nimble. It's got the 8 cargo capacity, so it's not too bad for like holding a few things. It's got the off-center turret, front-facing one, which can gimbal. Kind of like how we figured out you could switch between fixed and gimbal, and the turret's on the Redeemer or whatever we were on. It's got a bed. It's got gun racks. It's got ship storage. It has a toilet. It's a good ship. I think my only complaint is I'm not sure if the bed logging worked or not. It's kind of my last ship got a little screwed up. You melted the Redeemer today and picked up the Corsair. Alright. We will check it out. Check out that Corsair. Should I? I'm not gonna risk it. I was gonna be like, should I risk getting up off my ship and walking around a little bit? But there's no reason. There's nothing. There's nothing around. There are the gun racks. I loaded a bunch of stuff in the gun racks. There's 2 gun racks for large weapons, and then 3 for pistol-sized weapons. But then, when I bed logged, and then I woke up the next time, like when I logged in the next day, and the ship was totally gone. I was on that station that I left. And when I recalled my ship, it was not only a different color, but all the stuff I had stored on the ship was gone. So I don't know what happened to it. I don't know what happened to my ship. Something went wrong. That's Alpha, baby. Corsair has a ton of guns on the front. You'll see when I get to the expo. Okie dokie. Did I just lose my... Oh god, what just happened? I just lost my navigation marker for some reason? Am I still traveling? I'm still moving. I just now no longer... Am I pointing at Microtech? I feel like I'm not pointing at Microtech. I can zoom. Oh, there's something up there.
75%.
I noticed that my altimeter is working again, though, at least. So that can help me from crashing into planets. Hopefully. I don't know. I was looking at the Vulture because I thought the salvaging gameplay was a lot of fun. And I was like, oh, let's get like a one-seater salvage ship so I could do some salvaging missions, but fucking expensive. Vulture. It's an expensive ship. I definitely don't have the credits for it because I'm fucking broke. Nearly broke. I guess I can afford food and water. So, and I own my own ship. So, which has a toilet and a bed. So, I'm not homeless, I guess. The Vulture is available for rent today since it's a Drake ship. Ah! There's so many things I want to try. Well, I mean, I do want to try the Vulture. Just for salvaging. I guess the other ship, I only really need it to get those refined materials off of that friggin' station. And I do want to not be at New Babbage because, or at Microtech, because it's probably going to be rough down there. So I think there's so many planets that I haven't been to yet. Like, I've been to, like, around... There are a bunch of... There's a Terra Gateway. There's ArcCorp, Crusader, Hurston, Pyro Gateway, and Terra Gateway. Grim Hex? Grim Hex is like an abandoned... It had no missions around it. It's an abandoned junk heap. I know you like it, but... What is there to do there? For a new player? There's hardly any contracts. I have 30 hauling contracts. Man, they really got to work on this filtering. Containers in 8 SKUs or smaller. Well, those are going to be big containers. That's actually a lot of cargo. Gateways are the jump points to other systems, none of which work in the PU build. So there was the Terra Gateway one. Does that mean they're going to put the Terra system in? Or is that just for lore? I know the Pyro one, right? That's the system they're working on right now. Just like kind of like a frontier zone, I guess. Okay, I'm too close. Where is New Babbage? New Babbage, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Pyro's next. Then Nyx. Interesting. Pyro's run by outlaws. I probably won't be going there then. I'm not a fan of outlaws. Like a mountain, or those were clouds, I guess. Alright. Let's see if he'll even let me land. God, I hope so. Well, it is already fairly laggy. Okay. One of these buildings is the... well, it's kind of hard to tell from up here. One of these buildings is the... Is it that one? Down there? No, that doesn't look like it. Is it that one? No, that doesn't look like it. Where's the fucking... Where's that fucking spaceport? Can't see the spaceport from here. Behind these clouds? Should I just request landing? Is it right under me? No, there's gonna be a tram going to it, right? It's not it. It's on the outskirts of the city. Off to the right? So it's like behind these clouds. Oh yeah, there it is. It was behind the clouds. These clouds out of my face. Should have like a nav beacon or something at it so that you can tell from a distance.
Shields on.
Alright, you gonna give me a hanger?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay. Wait, what? What? There's already an Intrepid in my landing bay? What the fuck is going on? Yo. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? That's the how do I have two Intrepids? That's the Intrepid I flew to get here. And it's in my hangar already. Maybe all my gear's in it? I don't think so. That's a wrong one. I duped my ship. Unfortunately, there is like no benefit to that. Land off to the side of it? Like in the hangar? Oh man.
Landing gear down.
Oh god, what is going on? Okay. Back up here. That's ridiculous.
Systems off.
Okay. So neither of these ships are the color of my original ship. Now I have too many.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
They assigned my landing zone to another customer. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to be trespassing? Oh, you gotta go. Okay. We'll see you later. See, thanks for coming by. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Does this one have my shit in it? Trespassing. Okay. So I'm just gonna... Fuck, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna take this ship, and I'm gonna leave. I guess.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Okay, right? I'm just gonna leave. In the other ship that was already in here, can I leave?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Is this my assigned landing bay? It is. So I'm not trespassing anymore then? Okay, can I just land?
Landing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just gonna leave, and if they want to impound this ship, then they can do that. I will take another ship. I don't know what the hell is going on. Can you let me out, please? Okay, I'm no longer trespassing. This won't close, though. Does that mean it's not my ship? Oh, you know what? I'm going to the expo. Ugh. Well, let me out. It is gonna let me out. Alright. Let's go look at some Drake ships. Worst case scenario, I suicide, go back up to Tressler Station in orbit. Oh, choppy. And this section is really bad for that for some reason. So yeah, worst case scenario is I store all my stuff again, and then I can just suicide up to Tressler or whatever. I don't know what's going on. All right, we're going to the expo hall. Gonna go look at those Drake ships, and I'm gonna grab a vulture, and I'm gonna grab the one that Badsy was just talking about. What was the one he was just mentioning? There were two. There was one Corsair, maybe, has 72 SKUs. All right, that's gonna. Oh no, that's hold on. I need to get my refinery stuff. I guess I don't have to. I don't know. Oh, train. No. Oh, man, I missed the train.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
It's gonna be one of those days.
The capsule will
What?
be leaving the station momentarily.
Okay. That train. Okay. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just getting on the train. Next stop, Commons. Hey FK, how's it going? For my information, Star Citizen has passed $750 million US funding. Wow. Wow. That's something. That's a lot of money. They've been in development for so long, and you can either just buy the game or spend nearly an unlimited amount of money on it, if that's what you want to do. So it's like they have customers and they have mega, like, ridiculous giga customers.
Nearing next stop.
And they also sell, like, merch, like shirts, just like real shirts and things, right? This is the Commons.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
People
momentarily.
ragging on it being a black hole for money back in the Something Awful forums. Yeah, I mean, so the reason I got into checking it is because there's so much drama on the internet around the game, and it's been around for so long that you can't find, or I can't find, just an unbiased take on it. Just like, what is it? And go in fresh. Because I have friends that play it, and it seems like the kind of game that I'd be interested in, like a sci-fi world where you can, you can do whatever you want. There's a bunch of different jobs and stuff. So, I was just kind of like sick of not being able to form my own opinion on it. So I was like, you know what? The free fly's coming up. So I decided to hop in and give it a shot. And I've pretty much formed an opinion. Like, I like it. But it is buggy. it's definitely an alpha, but it's also a massive undertaking. And I mean, for the price they're asking for the starter kit or whatever, right? Like the starter package, like $40 to $80 or whatever. If you get into that low range, the game is worth it, in my opinion. It's worth the $45 or whatever for just a basic shot to go in and play. And yeah, it's like janky and stuff that you would expect from maybe a really big, like ambitious space game that only cost you $45. Like X4 has a ton of bugs and shit in it. It's only been around for, like 4 years or 5 years or whatever, and it costs $70. So, as the only difference is in X4, if something bugs out, you can just save or load your game, and in here you just kind of fucked because it's all persistent with no saves. But classic dead Expo. But it's not a scam. So like I can see people questioning things like, how could somebody spend $50,000 on a ship, or how could they charge $10,000 for a ship, or they have a ship that becomes accessible when you've spent $10,000 or whatever the gimmick is for it, right? So, like, man, that is a big ship, no shit. So, for sure, when you're talking about just that amount of money, like to buy a real car going into a video game, there is more going on than just the price of the product. Because it's like, it becomes more of a discussion of an imbalance in disposable income, and I think that really upsets a lot of people, myself included. Kind of bothers me a little bit that there are people that have 50 grand to drop on a video game. But as far as it goes for me, spending, I think I spent like $70 on it because I got the one Intrepid package, but spending $70 on the game, there's $70 worth of game here for me. I've been playing it for like a week. Is there nothing down here? I don't think I paid attention to the map. I've been playing it for a week. I've been playing it with some friends. I've been having some fun. I've had some frustrating experiences. So I don't know if I would spend any more money at this time on the game, because it's really, really buggy in some spots. But I'm also going to see what it's like after the free fly is over, because apparently the performance gets way better when everyone kind of pieces out of the convention and everything. The important part, I'm enjoying it. Exactly, right? And that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to just like figure it out, man. Like, just forget politics. Just like, let me just get into this game and see if it's a game. And if I'm like, I've been playing it like almost every day this week, like an hour or so here or there. So, I mean, that kind of speaks for itself, right? The little mules. And when it comes to like the ethics of whether or not people can, the bikes, people can bear to supporting business practices that blah blah blah. Honestly, man, I can't mentally handle any more business ethics problems. I am so exhausted. I am so exhausted in real life from having to deal with that stuff for every other purchase that I make. I just can't take it anymore. So it's like, if they found a way to take $50,000 from someone who has $50,000 and they're not spending it on something meaningful, congratulations. Congratulations. Every business wish they could do that. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. So I bought it, Spork? Yeah, no, I did. I already decided that it was worth the amount of time that I've spent on it, and that I see myself spending on it with my friends in the future, especially if it gets way more stable after the free fly event. I'm fine with like continuing to play past that point. So So the answer is yes. So this is the Corsair, which has enough cargo capacity. So I think this was the one. I wanted to rent this one for getting stuff out of the refinery. And then there was a Vulture. The Herald. I must have missed the Vulture. There was a game you want to tour. You want to tour the Corsair? There was a game you picked up a while back, Void Crew, Indie Studio, Co-op, Spaceship, Roguelite. It's kind of janky, but you like what they've got already. Kind of feels like FTL. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Void Crew too. I think I've seen trailers for it and stuff. It looks interesting. I kind of like the idea. Let's see if is the elevator gonna work. Well, I would like to have given you a tour. Maybe I can take the ramp. There's a big-ass ramp back here. Okay, so this is like an exploration ship, and Bad Seed actually just unlocked this one. So we're going to be using this a little bit for our like, non-space combat stuff that we take on. And he's also got the Reclaimer, which is the big-ass, huge, like, mobile salvaging refinery ship that we're going to use as well as a group. So this is all probably cargo access. So these are all mag plates that will hold the cargo lockers. There is engineering terminal. The engineering system's not in the game yet, but there's the terminal for it. What do we got? Oh, so this is airlock on the side. It's got equipment lockers. I think these are gun racks, maybe. These are gun racks, and those are pistol racks on the top. I think these are supposed to be suit hangers, but I'm not sure that those work yet. Suit hangers. So 1, 2, 3 bunks, a mess hall, complete with a table, kitchenette, privy, shower, sink, toilet. You just remember a trailer for some other spaceship game a while back, where you actually had to construct your ship, structure bulkheads, etc., run the wiring for various modules and components. Was it like top down, or was it like kind of like first person like this? This is turret seat. Turret seat, so it's got 2 side turrets, and then it's got this must be captain's bunk. More access panels, co-pilot, and pilot. So it's a 4-seater. I don't know where that elevator was, though. There was that elevator. It was first person. You had to rivet and bolt things manually? That sounds really intense. Yeah, I don't think I saw that one, so I'm not sure. That was. I don't know why the elevator here is not working, but that's where it is. Anyway, yeah. So, Bad Seed picked up this ship as well. Is this an elevator? No, that's got to be a component. Or something or other. It's a nice looking ship, yeah. So, like, each manufacturer has got its own, like, style that they do. So, like, the Drake... there's Drake Interplanetary, I think is what they're called. So they have like this industrial aesthetic. The Reclaimer, the salvaging ship, I don't think that's Drake, but it has like this vibe that feels like the what was it, the Nostradamus? What was the name of the ship from the first Aliens movie? The first Alien movie with Ripley. It's like, I swear the mess hall on that ship is like straight out of Alien. Like, it looks exactly like it. It's got like the strips of like big puffy white padding and everything going on in it. Oh, the Vulture's in the next hall here. Okay. So the Vulture is the single crew. Nostromo, that's what it was. Yeah, Nostromo. So it's like crazy Nostromo vibes. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they just ripped the mess hall straight out of that movie. The Vulture is this single crew salvage ship that I wanted to give a shot for some salvaging. That's it in the middle there. These are the... What are these? These are the Cutlass Black. So this was the one we rented. We rented this one last stream when we did the mining. That we were like loading the... sorry. That we loaded the... Or we're trying to load the mining vehicle, little tractor in the back of. They got different ones. They got Cutlass Red, which is a medical ship. Instead of having room for cargo, it's got like docking collar to dock to other ships and things like that. With a medical bay. This is the Vulture. That's got like 2 scrapping things, tractor beam armor strippers or whatever on the front of it. I don't know if it has the manufacturing. It's probably got some kind of manufacturing plant on it. Light salvage. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to rent that. Bloop. Okay, so I have both of those. And then there's a Cutlass Steel, which is a medium fighter troop transport. So it's like got a bunch of guns on it. And it's meant for, yeah, it's got like the loading bay is full of seats. And they've got the Cutlass Blue, which is for interdiction. So this one's gonna have one of those quantum travel snares or whatever on it. I think it works kind of the way that like warp interdiction works in Elite. Or not Elite, but Eve Online, where you set yourself up between 2 well-traveled points and then activate the snare, and anyone that comes within a certain distance gets dragged out of quantum and then can't leave till they get far enough away from you. So they're meant to like set up ambushes and things like that. It's actually really cool because I've been reading a little bit about, I think that's everything in the expo, right? Yeah, that's everything for the Drake. I've been reading a little bit about naval combat. Show you the red ship. You want to see this? This is the Caterpillar. This is like 900 cargo capacity or something fucking enormous. It's just cargo. I gotta find a way onto it. But I've been reading about, look at all these dead people. Oh my god. How do I get the elevator? I've been reading about naval combat, how they used to do naval combat back in the day. And, because there were like questions about, that historians would ask about like, what's going on? Like how would ships intercept each other when you're out in the ocean, right? And typically they would just like, basically do what warp interdiction does in EVE Online and I guess this game, which is like they would figure out where their enemy fleet was coming from and where they thought it would be going to, and then they would try to just like intercept them like en route, and like a lot of times they would not line up and you would miss them, and then you'd have to swing back around and you'd find your city sacked or whatever. But so it's just like a ton of cargo bays. Like these look like interior cargo bays, or maybe the doors open up on all of these. Some of the ships, oh yeah, you can deploy. Yeah. So like each one of these cargo bays, you can open them up and then you can load the cargo in from outside. And they have, if you're doing cargo in 0G, they have like dedicated little cargo shuttles. It's like a single seater, kind of like how you would have like a little small ship in Space Engineers or whatever, that's got like cargo clamps, and you can manipulate the larger containers and then drop them in to the various bays on the ship. So you can like park this big ship somewhere and have a few ships kind of moving cargo in and out. Or if you're landed somewhere, which I don't think this ship is, I think this ship can't land in a hangar. So you'd have to land on a bay or a pad or something. And then you would, I guess we didn't see the control section of the ship. But then you can also have like mech suits, like loader suits, like from Aliens. That exosuits that you would use to. They have the cargo tractors on them, so you can like walk around and move cargo more easily. They have a larger range on their tractor beams and things like that. So this is going. Which way am I? I want to go look at like the rest of the ship. Engineering access. Here's like the components and engineering terminal. There is a turret there, so you'll sit in that and it'll probably slide up or down. I don't know. We'll go up this ladder. I don't know what this is. More components. Power plant access. So there's the power plant. That's a big one. What is this? Upper hallway? Server access? Upper hallway. Center hallway. What's that? Command access. This door's unlabeled. Oh. What is this? I don't know what this is. Some kind of like cargo... I don't know. I don't know what it was called. Some like cargo management station or something, maybe? Command access. So it's got a support seat, 2 support seats, a ladder going down, a co-pilot, and a pilot. Man, this thing is huge. Like some of these ships, they have like an EVA access. So this is to get right out of the ship. Tractor beam access. Ah, okay. Okay, man. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for the offline follow. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, like some of these ships, Free Frag, they have like... Let's see if I can do that without breaking my ankles. Like that ship's got room for... What did we saw? Like a few... Like 1 or 2 turrets, tractor, 2 supports, co-pilot, pilot. Like that's like 6 or 7 crew. But there are like some ships that have a ton of crew, like 20 or more. Like huge, enormous battleships that you would need 20 people online to utilize it fully. You came from the YouTubes. Oh, well, thanks very much for coming in from YouTube. I don't get a lot of traffic coming that direction. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Anyway, those are the Drake ships. That's the Drake Expo. The cutter, I've got one of those, just standard cutter. It's like a starter ship. It's only got 4 cargo. I like the Intrepid more. Stretch, give it a stretch. Anyway. Oh! Now the challenge is going to be whether or not I can get off this planet, because my landing bay's all frigged up. Oh. All right. That was Drake. There's Origin and then Anvil. Origin, Anvil, and then there's going to be a Best in Show. Weapons and armor. I'm not sure what that means. What's with all the dead peeps? I had the same question, Smork. I don't know. I don't know why there's always so many dead people in the expo hall. I have no clue. I don't know if people are maybe... Oh, you know what? I bet it is. So when you die, you respawn at the last med bay that you registered your regeneration insurance at or whatever. So people probably... Is it noobs getting crushed by ramps? Rough. It's a rough neighborhood. Yeah. Ooh. The expo hall is nice, but outside is not so nice. My theory was going to be that people go on a one-way trip. So they strip down, they fly all the way to the expo, and then they don't want to fly all the way back afterwards to whatever activities they were doing, so they just suicide after they see all the ships. Nice ships. And then they just die. But yeah, maybe they're just getting straight up crushed. Huh? Oh, this elevator's coming down awfully fast. Just crush him. Either one. Either theory works. Oh.
Visiting new Babbage's
Yeah. Nice. Okay, good. It is working.
Approaching station.
Alright, so now the challenge is going to be trying to get off the station. So,
Next stop.
I'm going to take one of my mystery Intrepids. I don't know why I have two of them for some reason in that hangar. So I'm going to take the one I came in on
The capsule will be leaving
because the other one
station
didn't register in my console as being owned by me.
Careful, doors are now closed.
So I'm gonna try my luck with the other one
Capsule now approaching station.
and just get the hell off New Babbage because it's buggy as hell. And I wanted to try like some other contract types they have, like a search, research, or investigation. I don't want to do racing because I think it's a little too laggy to be doing stuff like that. Oh man, they really gotta give a filter for this. These hauling contracts. I'm not looking through 95 contracts. Let's see. The one I own and the one from the expo. So I rented an Intrepid, but that was like I think my first day. So that one is long gone. So what happened is I had a green and white Intrepid. I parked it on a moon and I bed logged. When I logged in, I wasn't there anymore. I was on some station. So I had to call my Intrepid back to the station. And I got a blue and black Intrepid instead of my green and white one. And it didn't have any of my inventory on it. All the storages were empty. So I don't know what happened to my original Intrepid. So I flew down here. Yeah, it's a bug of some kind, but it doesn't end there. So I flew down here earlier this afternoon before the stream so that I wouldn't have to like spend 5-6 minutes in Quantum getting to the expo and all this stuff. I was already ready to go. I logged out on the station, or in New Babbage. I logged out. And then when I logged in for the stream, I was back at the space station again. And when I called the Intrepid, it sent me an Intrepid, blue and black one, nothing on it. So I was like, all right, well, we'll just fly to New Babbage again. And I get here and I request docking and they give me a hangar and it's got an Intrepid in it. A blue and black Intrepid. So I've gone through 3 Intrepids in the last 2 days. I don't know.
Welcome.
I didn't have much. Like I had a couple guns and see, my Intrepid is listed as stored, but I didn't store it.
Please visit us again.
I gotta go see if I have a hangar with a mystery Intrepid in it. I have a hangar. Anyway, I had like a couple cheap guns that I got off some raiders and like a couple scopes that I found. It's not that big of a deal. What the hell is this? Can I? There's not 2 in the hangar, but there's 1 in storage and then this random one. I don't know what's going on. Can I sell ships? Actually, I have no idea if you can sell a ship or not. I know that if you buy a ship with real money, you can cash it in, and then you get a full refund on it, and then can put those credits toward another real money ship. And the real money ships are like, during the alpha, they're like infinite spawn. So you get them after a server wipe. If you trash them, you can claim a new one for free from insurance or whatever. But like, I have no idea about the ones. This is my ship that I got with real money because you get a ship when you buy a copy of the game. So this is my ship. I don't know if you can just sell it for credits in game or not though, because I have apparently duped them. So I don't know what Intrepid this is. I don't know what Intrepid this is. If I open this Jesus. You know what? I'm just taking the ship. Try to store it and spawn it again. So the problem is, my Intrepid is already registered as stored. So I won't be able to store this one because it doesn't even show up on the Fleet Manager screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to take this ship, I'm going to leave, because the last time I spawned 2 ships in one hangar, one fell down the hatch and crushed the other one and then got impounded for reckless flying in the hangar. So I don't want to go through all that again. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to leave.
A journey worth taking.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
See, it's asking me to do the assigned landing bay.
Engines off. Engines on. Systems off. Crusader Industries.
Oh my god.
Worth taking.
Yeah, it's not like not letting me fly this ship? But it has no power assigned for some reason.
Launch complete.
Oh, no. Oh, why? Yeah, warning, collision alert. No kidding. Okay.
Landing complete.
Oh,
Launch complete.
hold on. Jesus, what's going on? Oh, I'm on decoupled mode. Okay, we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. Let me leave, please. Let me leave. Alright, I just want to get the hell away from this place. It's very buggy, and I just want to go.
Landing gear up.
I don't know whose ship this is, but it's mine now. What is that white light there? Is that a ship? It's a reclaimer. I don't know why it's got such a bright light on it. That must be the engines. Hey, Saul. How's it going? I am having some bugs. I'm having some bugs. There's nothing game breaking yet. So I want to get, I just want to get away from Microtech right now.
Quantum
I just want to get
travel
away from Microtech.
engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Ugh. Okay, what's this? This is a very big message. So you're playing Imperium Galactic Survival. That's a pretty good game too. One of them jumped on their motorcycle, hit a rock, and the physics went nuts and launched them into fucking space. You had to fly up in your ship to rescue them from orbit. Nice. Oh man. Galactic, yeah, the Empyrean. I used to play that a long time ago, and then I guess they made like a ton of changes to it, and then I went back to play it, and it was unrecognizable. I was just like, everything seemed so different. Like all the building materials were all different, and I don't know, it lost me for some reason. I couldn't get back into it. They had made too many changes. But yeah, the physics was always pretty janky in that game. That's funny. It's going good, Saul. You know the feeling, yeah, you can't wait for IE to finish. Yeah. So like that's why I'm like, you know, I'm looking forward to it because you know, like everyone's saying, it gets much better when IAE is finished, or when the free flies are finished. So I'm looking forward to doing some more playing with like our group or whatever, and not having to worry about all the lag and bugs and stuff. I can't. Hey, I'm having a. Where's my hangar? I came at it sideways. Okay, hold on. Land this baby. Okay, let's see if this registers my ship as being here now or not.
Landing complete.
Came down a little hard, but that's okay.
Engines off.
So,
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I mean, it is registering as like it's here. It's not letting me
Please proceed to
repair
assigned
stuff.
landing bay.
It keeps saying proceed to assigned landing bay. You know what? I don't know.
Systems off.
Oh, there's a lot of changes, but holy heck, it was a good time for how janked it was. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it before, like even when it was, back in the day, and it had a bunch of stuff missing or like unfinished or whatever.
Systems
Okay, so this stuff is working now. Or is it? Well, it's kind of working. Okay, I think Tressler is not far enough away to escape. Please refill my fuel. I need that to leave this place. Ugh. So it would get better, and then they'll release a big update, and then it gets worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of software development, right? You fix 5 things, you break some more things, you introduce a new thing, it's broken, you fix it, you break another thing. Yeah. It's kind of how it goes. I don't know why I can't refill my fuel. I've, like... Is this my ship or is this not my ship? God, it's so confusing. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to see if this thing registers my ship. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go and grab the large ship and fly it and go take my miner, and then, yeah, I'm just going to abandon this one. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I need to open this. Because I don't know what's going on, but I don't think this one is mine. It's a mimic. That's what happened. It just hasn't, it's waiting for me to have more crew on it, and then it's going to decide to eat me. Can I open up the fleet manager?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, this one is mine, and the one from New Babbage is gone. So if I store this,
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
okay, so this one is mine, then I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going and grabbing the bigger ship. Anyway. Equivalent getting into someone else's car as a kid because it was identical to the ones your parents drove. Oh god, I'm pretty sure I've done that. You get in the car and you close the door and some stranger just looks back at you. You're like, I think this is the wrong car.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I walked into a stranger's apartment once. Doing that. I think this is the Corsair was the one, yeah. I walked into someone's apartment once. My key wasn't working, but I realized the door was unlocked, so I was like, oh, well, whatever. And then I opened it up and I walked in and there was nobody home. The person had just left their door unlocked, or they were in the bathroom or something, and I freaked them out and they just went quiet. I don't know. But I like opened it up. I was like, what the fuck? This isn't my apartment. Oh shit. Just like close the door. I had gone into the building. I was like in a stack of buildings. They all looked identical. And I had gone into the building next to mine by accident. And I was super tired. Oh, I was like, oh shit.
Stand by.
This isn't even the right building.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It looks like they applied the paint job instead of putting it in
Please
inventory.
visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, you mean like the free paint job that they were applying to the Intrepids? Yeah, it looks like they like
Please proceed to assign
something went wrong when they did it, because I had bed logged on my green and white Intrepid, and it looks like I don't know
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
why that guy keeps telling me to proceed to my assigned landing
Please
gate.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
This elevator doesn't even list my
Please proceed
fucking
to assigned
hangar.
landing bay.
Oh my god.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You had someone walk in your house before, but luckily you knew who they were and who they were looking for. They were 2 houses up. Oh, that's funny. That is weird. That would freak me out. Alright. So this one, the elevator wasn't working before, so we're going to see if the elevator's working. Sounds like it's working. Sounded like it was working. Oh. Ah, okay, there we go. Mess hall? Roof? Oh, it goes all the way up to the roof if you want. Just mess hall, please. I don't know what the roof is. Yeah, this is a very industrial... This ship is very industrial feeling. Okay. We are going to go and pick up all that refined ore. Try to fly this huge thing. And I always forget, like... Oh, this has got VTOLs also. See? Yeah, they're animated VTOLs. So, one thruster on each side goes down. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, like, the one thing you have to get used to is... Oh, God, this ship's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Is that all the different manufacturers have, like, a whole different layout. In the front, so, like, figuring out where everything is. Okay. Alright. And I won't fit in here with my landing gear up. Because I guess the wings come out. It's a bit asymmetrical. Okay. I think I can leave. Am I fitting? Am I fitting out? Yes, I am. Alright. So now we will put the landing gear down. Oh, we'll take VTOLs off. Okay, and then we'll get the landing gear up. Did I get the landing gear up? I did. The wings are still down. Are those travel mode wings? Or are they just up? Is that just what the ship looks like? I can't really tell. Are these on, like, articulated limbs? Oh no, it doesn't look like it. It does go down? What do you do to get it to go down? Are they up because I'm close to the station? Maybe? I didn't think I was that close. Forgot the keybind? Okay, what is wings? I mean, we can go look. Power on, off. Roll right, strafe, mouse, fracture, disintegrate, cycle position, space brake, throttle or trim. VTOL should have brought those down. Maybe it wouldn't because I was in...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I was in...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I don't know what's going on. This guy won't stop talking about
Please
assigned
proceed to
landing
assigned
bays, so
landing bay.
I gotta get the hell out of here. Alright. Let's just get
Please
out.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
Drive me fucking nuts. Okay.
Please
Arc.
proceed to assigned landing bay.
Arc L1. It has a
Please proceed to
decent
assigned landing bay.
quantum capacity, at least. It's got 4 million. It's 4 times what my Intrepid has. Where is the... Where is the point? Is that it? Arc L1? It's obstructed. So... It didn't give me a... Really? It didn't give me a way to unobstruct during the routing here? Huh. What if I just do Arc Corp? Arc Corp. The planet. The whole entire planet. QT brings them down. Ah. What's my M1 modifier? Sorry, what do you mean M1 modifier? I don't know what you're talking about. M1? Oh, that's my left alt. That's my left alt. So I can't get away from this place. So I am going to go back down to Microtech. Can I get down to Microtech? God damn it. Left alt and K. Oh, there you go. So it's the same key as the it's the same key as the VTOL, but just with the modifier. Looks like a sideways Y-wing. That is pretty friggin' cool. This is the ship that Bad Seed got, so that's pretty cool. Now I've got... Okay, now I can get to some of these friggin' places. Okay. Whoa, God, it's trappy. Yikes. Okay. Ugh. Now we'll go to Arc L1 and go pick up this stupid refining material. Finally. Take that money back. I blew so much money on renting all that mining equipment. I didn't make anything off of any of it. So this is the little scraps I'm going to get because corundum is apparently not worth very much. So yeah, this is like a 4 or 5 crew ship. How long did it take to refine? I picked a 24-hour refining because I wasn't in a big rush. Saul picked the 8-hour, but we had the same yield, so he didn't make very much off his trip. But we had different levels of the. Oh, you did 17 hours. We had different levels of the ores in our holds at the time, so we'll see. But yeah, I blew like 150K on equipment rental from a last stream because I just wanted to test out mining. I wasn't really looking to make money, but I did almost bankrupt myself, so that's not super great. So now I definitely need some more stuff. It's not hard to get like basic equipment because you can just take like a cheap bounty target and you go and just wipe them all out and just take their gear, and then you've got some cheap basic weapons and armor, and you can get like drug injectors and stuff. But you're not going to be able to afford any ships that way. I think we did that one time. We did an outpost raid, and we brought like a couple storage containers with us. So after we killed all the raiders and we piled them all in the center of the outpost, and then we brought our containers in, and then we like looted everyone into the containers, and we spent like 40 minutes doing it. And we each made, like, we split the profit, and we each made like 5K. Like, it wasn't worth the time we spent on stripping them all. So it makes more sense to just go and kill everyone and then leave. Take like ammunition that works for your guns, or drug injectors or scopes and weapon attachments as you go, but then just leave everything else unless it's better than what you have or it looks cool, because there wasn't much point in doing all that work. I think the salvaging, we did a salvaging trip in a rented reclaimer, and we spent most of the time just trying to figure out how it worked, because the four of us had no idea what we were doing. None of us had done salvaging before, so we wasted a lot of time just playing with stuff. But even after that one trip, we still made a decent amount of profit. So then Bad Seed went and cashed in. He has a bunch of money credits like sitting around for real world ships, and you can, as I mentioned before, you can shuffle them around by selling and getting full refund for your ships. So he went and got a reclaimer so that we can do more of that salvaging later on as a group. The vulture's much better for beginners. Yeah. I mean, but I mean, now that we know how it works, I'm assuming that I'll be able to do the vulture because I know how like all the different parts of the reclaimer work. So, but I just like playing with my friends. So if it comes down to it, even if the vulture is easier or more profitable, I would prefer using the reclaimer because then I get to play with my friends. I don't get much time to socialize. A bunch of vultures is better. Yeah, but only one of us has the vulture. Like, has any credits to get the vulture. So the rest of us are broke. So we don't have the option for multiple vultures, unfortunately. I guess we would, like, for the next 2 days if we rented them from the expo hall, but yeah, our one friend has like a bunch of credits, so yeah, and the crew dynamic was fun too. It's cool to have like a bunch of different jobs. It feels more immersive than just having 4 identical ships all picking away at something. It's cool to have like one ship and everyone kind of finds a job or something to do on the ship. It's just fun. We kind of like hanging out. That's what we were doing when we were playing Space Engineers. Is that we would have like a ship that had like jobs for a few different people or things like that. As this game has kind of superseded our Space Engineers, I noticed since we started playing Star Citizen together that no one has logged into the Space Engineers server. It's just sitting there. Poor little Space Engineers. I just finished figuring out how to get the drones to work too. I had an AI drone that was working. See, you were talking about that today? Well, it's there. All of our stuff in progress. If you're okay with the bugs, the game is great. I'm okay with some of them. Yesterday was bad. Yesterday was really bad. Like, it kind of ruined our session. But I think it was mostly just the server being overloaded. When we jump in next in Space Engineers, all our projects are done and we can go exploring. Yeah, we could do that too. Well, this takes the quantum drive takes a while to cool down on this ship. Borderline rage quit. You straight up rage quit, and that's okay because it was enraging. We were really fighting to have a good time yesterday. And then after all of that, when you and Miramouse left, like Miramouse just nosedived like straight into the moon because the controls were being fussy. And then so you two left, and then Bad Seed and I tried to do the rest of that outpost, and I was invisible on his screen the whole time. The whole time. Couldn't see me at all. So like we were going through a firefight and trying to back each other up and everything, but I had to stay out of his way or I'd worry that he'd just like try to shoot through me at an enemy. So it wasn't great. All right. Oh, that's a lot of G's, baby. Frustration was mounting. Had to get out. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's a video game, right? If you're not having fun, that's why I don't play EVE Online. Because it's pretty much the entire experience is like that for me. I stopped playing that game. Alright, so now we want to bring the wings in. I don't know if that has a... does that have a thing on the control panel? I don't see an indicator for the wing status on the control panel. The acceleration is really good on this ship for its size. I'm pretty surprised. Alright, let's get down in here. See if I make it through without hitting anything. I did. Oh. Yeah. Whew. little bit of pee came out of the guy in that control tower, that's for sure. Alright. You get it, K-Man? Some people uninstall. Yeah, I mean, I think we're all just kind of mostly okay. Like, if that was the only thing that had gone wrong in that session, I think it would have been fine. But it was like that and like a bunch of other things, and people were desyncing, and we had just tried to do a bunch of fighting in a gunship, and the turrets weren't working, and nobody could see their targets, and it was just like everyone was just mad. They're just mad. And I think this thing doesn't need to be in storage to transfer the ore to it. Oh, I've been waiting to pick up these materials for like 3 days. I've been waiting to pick up these materials. You were teaching most of the time. Combination of teaching, troubleshooting her bugs, and your bugs. Yeah. It was too much. Like, we weren't having fun. Which is funny because, like, everyone, like, left and they were like, ugh, fucking bugs, man. This game sometimes, blah, blah, blah. And everyone leaves. And then, like, 3 hours later, everyone's back. Everyone's back online. We were doing something different, but it goes to show you, right? Yeah. Oh, hey, Miramus. Yeah, it was a bunch of all little things all kind of piling up. It was the straw. It's funny, though, because, like, that goes to show you that the game is enjoyable when you, like, rage quit, because you're like, this fucking game, I swear to God, and you just quit, and you're like, fuck this game, man. And then, like, 2 hours later, you're like, fuck, I want to play that game. God damn it. And you... It's good. Like you said, K-Man, when it's good, it's good. So it's just, it says something for the game that you will fight through the bugs. It's funny because, like, a good game, you will put up with garbage from it to keep playing the game. But a bad game, you won't do that. If it was a bad game, you'd be like, this game sucks and it's full of bugs, so fuck it. It's a potential. Yeah. Like, it's got a lot of potential. Ah, there it is. The Corsair. Finally. Thank you. Collect. Give me my fucking shit, man. All right. I can go and sell this for like 4,000 credits. I've only been trying to get this cargo for like 2 hours. The game has a lot of potential. It's fun. I like playing in a, like, I like the idea of, like, playing alone together. Like, I don't really enjoy, like, playing so much with, like, randoms and, like, grouping up for, like, random stuff. But, and I'm not big on PvP, honestly. Like, I'm just not really into it. I used to be into PvP a lot back in the day, but I'm just, like, I'm too chill and slow and tired these days. I can't deal with it, with going against people who are, like, really trying very hard to win, and I'm just, like, not really into it. So I like doing things and just seeing, like, this dude who's just gonna stand here for however long. But it makes the world feel, like, more alive. That it's got people just zooming around doing their own thing. You don't talk to them, they don't talk to you, nobody's shooting at each other. But it's like, I like kind of games like that. That's the one thing I miss about playing X4, is, like, you know there's no real people there. You just know. You just know it. That nobody there is real. Okay. I'm gonna add coming up. So I am, because I am just docked and doing nothing, I am going to step away for a couple minutes to get, no, I want to call it. Oh, that's the problem. There's a call and a return button. Anyway, I am going to step away just for a couple minutes here to refresh my water and go to the bathroom. So. You can't get too angry at X4. Something happens and you're just like, yeah, your ship blows up because of fucking something fucking stupid, and you just go, quick load. It's a little different when it's like, you know, your shit's broken and it took you an hour to get somewhere or whatever. And you're like, fuck, and I gotta spend another hour flying to this place or all that crap. Anyway. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. If I can find all my buttons. There's one button. There we go. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're back. I think Twitch just ran a short ad sub and it's just gonna sit there for a second. Oh, there it goes. Free Frag, you've been pissed at X4 Super Patrol ships being slow defending your miners. I haven't gotten that far yet. For me, I had to like download. The one thing that was making me mad is I had to download a mod to fix the friendly fire, because it's like you get like one of your automated turrets does a single stray shot and it hits a friendly capital ship, and then they just like turn immediately hostile on you and then just blow you up. When I was getting sick of all that shit. Oh, look at all this, eh? Look at all this processed ore. There's some corundum. More corundum. What's this? Hephaestonite. Hephaestantite. Hephaestotite. Tentite. Fuck that word. Not a real word. Alright. So we're gonna sell this shit. I think I have to go down to ArcCorp directly to sell this. It was a little glitchy. Okay. Thrusters on. What is like all the stuff in my life support generators at 1? Coolers are at 1. 3, I guess. I have 2 sets of coolers for some reason. Radar. My guns are offline. Why are my guns offline? They don't have enough power. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna back out, I think, because I don't think I can swing this thing around in here. Why does it look like I have a bunch of bullet holes on the back of my ship? Maybe that's normal? Okay, flying in reverse. Alright, I did it. I might have dinged the ramp. I'm not sure when I had an opportunity to do that because I haven't touched the ramp yet on this. I've only opened the elevator, so... Okay, that should open my wings up. There they go. Alright, and then... we are going to go... It's a Drake. Any damage shows. That's their thing. You want to see your damage? Buy a Drake. So we're going to go to ArcCorp. I don't know... what's the name of the... Do I have to go down to the surface, or can I sell it at Bingini Point? They have docking, they have large hangars, commodity trading. I'm assuming I can go there then. I want the TDD at Area 18. Ah, okay. Area 18. Okay. Here we go. Is Area 18 the capital for ArcCorp? Nice. Such a heartwarming name for a city. Where do you live? The great grand city of Area 18. Oh, I thought you lived in Area 16. Ew. Area 16's gross and everyone who lives there sucks. I live in Area 18. Area 18 is the best. Is the best area. All other areas suck. Half-Life 2 vibes? Yeah. Totally. Citizen of Area 18. I don't think I've been to ArcCorp proper yet. So this is going to be my first time seeing this city. I'm gonna sell all this junk. Oh yeah, this is the mega Humanculopolis, or whatever the word is. Ecumenopolis. The planet-sized city, like Coruscant from Star Wars. My calibration bar is missing, but it does show the percentage, so... Left part of my HUD is missing for some reason. Oh. It's an alpha, baby. It's funny because I absolutely... That is a wizard hat. That is a wizard hat. That's not a cloud. Look at that. That's a wizard hat. What the hell? Ecumenopolis is the hypothetical concept of a planet-wide city. Yeah, boom. Nailed it. I know that from playing Stellaris. Because you can turn your planets into those as an option. Okay, so where the hell is the spaceport here? What am I looking for? That cloud is always there? Interesting. Static cloud. Look for the beacon. What's the beacon look like? I don't know what I'm looking for. Usually a light going straight into the sky. That? Is that it? That's not a light, that's just a building. Could be behind me, I guess. Pitch down, I'm almost right above it. Is it this? Is it that? It kind of looks like it, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I really wish they had, like... My altimeter is missing again, so I don't know how far above the surface I am. I wish they had, like, well, I guess, like, flashing blue light is good enough. You just have to know what you're looking for. Okay. Am I close enough to land? I'm decoupled again. Why does that keep happening? Oh, I bet I know why that keeps happening. C is my, You just get so lost looking for that? Yeah, like I still get lost, even looking for New Babbage Spaceport. Oh, hold on. Whoa, there's something in my way there. Oh! That's rude. Why would they put that there? Oh, Jesus. Ah! Alright. Ugh. Okay, put those up. Put the landing gear down. Nope. Oh, it's a very tight fit. Yeah. Ah, did it. Oh, man. The ship is tough to fly. They closed? Yeah, they're closing. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to sell all this stuff. And I don't know where I am. surface. Pretty cool, like, elevator thing going on here. So then I go return, send it back up. And then this thing should close, right? Yeah. Cool. The ships, like, I gotta say, the ships in this game are fucking wild. I have never played a game that has had ships like this. Ever. Like, ever. So, 100% absolute best spaceships out of any video game I've ever played in my whole life. I played a lot of fucking video games. Even the space stations are like, they feel extremely real, like alive. Like there's lots of room and everything, and the cities are huge. And feel like, contract available, come see me? What does that even mean? And like the cities feel like real cities, like they're big. They're big. Like that's like one of my complaints in X4 is the stations look big from the outside, but they feel so small when you get inside. All right. Let me buy one of these beverages. It's the one. The ships are the main attraction. Absolutely the ships. But I mean, like, the game itself is just like, it just feels very... It just feels very alive. It's just, there's nothing that comes close. There's nothing that comes close. Transit platform. City Flight Network. Do they not have a tram? Traveler rentals. What is this? Oh, you can just rent a whole bunch of different ships. Shit. Drake Dragonfly. Oh, you like rent bikes and stuff? Okay, so I'm assuming there is a commercial district of some kind. There's the map. T-pose. Landing zone map. So, sorry, I don't want to stand in front of you, but you are kind of taking up the whole map right now. TDD is in ArcCorp Plaza. ArcCorp Plaza is the right side shuttle. This one. Bevic Convention Center? Is that right? Bevic Convention Center. Oh, I see. I'm up here at the top. Riker Memorial Spaceport. I need to go to the ArcCorp Plaza. So yes, I do take to Bevan Convention Center. Actually, I think in either direction it's going to take me there. I think I take this one. ArcCorp Plaza. Yeah, it's this one. So there's a loop. The other one would have taken me there too. It just would have been 2 stops instead of 1. It's not that big of a deal. Just a big loop.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Hey, buddy. You're gonna miss your tram.
Tram now approaching.
The hover? What is this? Oh my god. It's a... Oh! Oh, cool. This is like a hover bus or something instead of a train. It's like a hover bus. Oh, there's an ad for the Vulture. Look at that. It's a shuttle. Yeah, it's like a little shuttle. Feels more like a bus. Ugh. I did one of those things where I was just sitting minding my own business, and then my body decided it wanted to try to kill me by surprise. I just inhaled. Like, instead of swallowing a mouthful of saliva, just out of nowhere, I just went straight into my lung. This was earlier. I start choking to death. My wife's like, "Are you okay?" Like, yes. Oh God. What happened? I don't know. Esophagus just decided to... It was opposite day. Alright. Now I want to go to TDD. I'm here, so I'm going to go up there and to the right. I'm going to sell all this junk off my ship. There it is, TDD. Hey man, that happened to you a month ago? It happens to me constantly. I choked on a piece of broccoli. We were eating raw broccoli. And just one of those tiny little florets just went right into my lung. That keeps happening. Body's trying to tell me something. It was sell over here, maybe? Yeah. Commodity shop. My inventories. Drake Corsair. In demand. No demand. Cannot sell. Please select a valid inventory to make a transaction. Sellable cargo. Oh! What does that mean? That doesn't seem good. They're out of stock of everything. I need to put down the freight elevator? Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, at least now that I know where I'm going, it'll be a lot faster to get there and back. That sucks. You're right. Persistent storage changes, right? Everything's got to go into the storage first. Used to the old ways. I don't really have an excuse because I only started playing after persistent storage happened, so. It's the SC equivalent of leaving the stove on. This is going to take me the wrong... Ah, fuck it. I'm not going all the way to the other platform. I'll just take 2 stops. One of those things where you're like, why isn't it... Persistent. The new storage stuff. I'm just not used to moving... I'm not used to, like, moving all this cargo around and stuff yet. You realize you want to sell anything, you have to unload it off your ship. Doesn't matter what it is, you got to take it off your ship. You've been following this slow-ass game since 2013. I created my account in 2012. And I never downloaded it. Ever. This is my first time playing it. I started during the free fly last Thursday. I don't know how I went so long. Well, I do know how I went so long. It's because I have a massive backlog of video games. I just never got around to it. But yeah, we were playing, me and Saul and Bad Seed were playing Space Engineers recently. And we were just like, our playstyles and stuff, and they were trying to convince me to get into it. And I was like, you know what? I will get into it. Let me check it out in the free fly event form my own opinion and everything. So I did so. I'm glad I did. But yeah, I can see, like, if I were playing this game, Jesus, 10 years ago, I probably would have been like, ugh. And then to be like 10 years later, it's still not finished. I'd be like, ugh. But thankfully, I didn't do that. Because in retrospect, it was probably better. Because I just get to see it in this form. And I'm like, feels good. Buggy, but playable. I have played fully released games that cost me more money and were buggier than this. So, like, Cyberpunk. So, I mean... This city is like Cyberpunk City. This is crazy. This game... Yeah, like, just the design, the world size, like, everything. It's huge. Just crazy shit. This is... Riker? It doesn't say. Yes, hangars are there. Okay. I realize I did the, there's like an academy tasks or whatever for new players. And I have done all those tasks already, and I'm supposed to get like a package with like equipment in it, and I never got it. I don't know if I have to do something special. To be fair, you check on the game a couple times a year, but the past 2 years they've changed a lot. It's been great. It's good, right? Because like seeing... I saw some parts of the... Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. I saw some... Are these the right elevators? This seems weird to me. Yeah, the squad... I saw some parts of the Squadron 42 demo or whatever from CitizenCon. And I'm like, that looks pretty good. And then I guess like what's happening now is they're just... Oh, it's stored. I guess what's happening now is they're starting to move, features now that they're like, hey, Squadron 42 is basically feature complete, and now we just have to iron out bugs and tweak stuff, right? And so now they can start importing all the gains and things they've made in the main product over here. And the meshing is a thing now. People keep talking about the meshing thing. I'm not really sure what they mean by the meshing. You mean like how I can just like fly from one thing to another without any loading? Like there's just no load screens anywhere, which is nuts, right? Like the fact there's no load screens anywhere in this massive world is fucked. Oh, it's gonna take me forever to unload this shit. There's a freight elevator. Oh, there's a freight elevator over here too. Okay, well that's good at least. All right, ramp. Little dinky tractor beam. Here we go. It's kind of like... It's kind of crazy how... Like, the technology is so drastically different between all these different games. Like, you look at this game and what they're able to do, and you look at, like, Starfield, and it's just like... How can they not pull this off with a single-player world? Like, you don't have to worry about all these different clients connecting and everything. The server meshing is like where they... Oh god, that really took a tumble. Server meshing is how you can put a whole bunch of different servers to handle the different player accounts. Oh, yeah. So, like, we have, like, the US region or whatever, and they just keep adding servers to it, I guess. It's just wild. Like, I think I'm a software developer. Like I don't write games, but like I've been doing software for like 20 years, so I know like kind of the ins and outs of big projects and subtle technology, and especially when it comes to like networking and stuff. And so just seeing like how much they're able to accomplish here from a technology standpoint is really quite impressive. Like, say what you will about how long it's taking them to implement this or that, but like what they've managed to pull off here is pretty wild from a technical standpoint. Last time in the testing servers, they tried 1,000 players using 6 servers. Oof. Imagine that didn't go very well. It's like with 100 players on the server, it can get kind of rough in some of these areas. I'm glad at least that like a bunch of this stuff came up in like giant 2x2x2 containers. Is that it? Nope, there's one more. I think that's the last one. The Corsair is a nice all-around ship, I think. It's a nice round all-rounder, so I'm happy that that Bad Seed picked it up. Because I think it's going to be a nice ship. Okay, I'm going to send this down. And then I can go sell it. They said on their side it was great for data, but yeah, bad in game. Yeah, for sure. Like, experiments like that will provide a ton of feedback to the developers and like the IT staff and everything that are dealing with like the server infrastructure. But yeah, being the mouse in the experiment is never very pleasant. But it's good that people participated. You can't get that kind of load testing done without having like thousands of people playing your game, right, and testing it for you. So you just can't get that level of testing in-house very effectively. All right, man. Takes a long time to do stuff in this game, though. Because I am not going to get a chance to touch that vulture tonight, I don't think. But ArcCorp, man, this is way smoother than New Babbage. Oh my god, it's so much smoother. Like, I would, aside from the expo, I then would stay. Ah, man, I just missed it. Oh, wait, really? One just left and a new one showed up right away? Awesome. Aha. Things coming up Millhouse. Yeah, I think like aside from the expo, I would stay away from Microtech. Go to the expo, check out
Stand clear.
the ships, and then get the hell out of there. I would probably do what I was suspecting all those dead bodies were doing, and that is put all my equipment here, set my regeneration point here, fly down there in the Drake Cutter or something, run naked to the expo hall, look at all the ships, rent whatever I want, suicide, and then have my ship delivered back from New Babbage. Is probably worth the 15 minutes or whatever it would take for them to ship my ship back, and then I can have my rentals delivered there, though, instantaneously and start playing with them right away. You wish you thought of that? It's not too late. It's not too late. I know my shit now. That's right, I'm starting to figure it out. K-Man thought those dead bodies were crushed to death by ramps, and honestly, that is just as good of a guess, I think. Who knows? It could be either or both. I just leveled up. Level 2. Figuring out how to game the cloning system. Oh, that's the armor Bad Seed's wearing. Curinus tech. Interesting. What do they must sell that here somewhere, maybe. Like, this is a big fucking place, man. How big this fucking place is. It feels like there's a ton of fucking people living here. And this is what I love so much about, like, set design in general. And stuff that kills me with, like Bethesda titles. And don't get me wrong, I love Bethesda games. But there was a lot of suspension of disbelief that had to take place to walk into, like, a city like Whiterun. And you're like, there's only enough buildings here for, like, 30 people. Right? And this is supposed to be the capital of whatever. But then, like, seeing, like, this... Like, look at this fucking view, man. Like, none of these are all props. Like, I can't go into any of these buildings. But just the fact that they're there and visible in the background. The city is small, right? And contained, the areas you can get to. But it feels massive, and it's all just set design. Those are just... Like, I know that's just a frame. It's just the exterior. It has no interior to it, right? Like, it's just a hollow shell. It makes it look like a building is there. It's just, like, it doesn't take much to make these cities feel like real cities, and it really adds to it. You can land on their roofs and do delivery missions. Yeah. Saul was saying that, too. Okay. Corsair. No, not the Corsair. Select location. Area 18. There we go. Max 5.5k. Estimated unloading time 1 minute 22 seconds. Hephaestentite 29k. That's better. Right? So we'll sell that. And we'll sell those. See, now that's not bad. That Hephaestentite or whatever was definitely worth the time. So I would just load that, and I would just look for that next time I do mining. That didn't make up the cost, but I only did one trip. So, like, if I had done more than one mining trip, I had the rental for 24 hours. So if I had actually taken proper advantage of that, I would have turned a profit. Because the Prospector was only, like... I don't know how much it was. The Drake Cutter was like 70k. The Prospector was like 20 or something. So, like, taking that... I think I just turned a profit, actually. On the Prospector, anyway. So, anyway. The Hephaestentite. Hephaestonite. Tentite. Hephaestentite. Fuck. It's such a terrible word. Why did they use that? Hephaestonite. That's what they should have done. Hephaestentite. Why is that extra T in there? Prospector was 73k. And we were fully loaded off like 3 rocks.
Now arriving.
Well, anyway. If we knew what we were doing, we went right for those rocks. We skipped the stuff that didn't have Hephaestentite in it. And then... Oh, no. Not the convention center. And then we had a large cargo ship that we could have loaded all of our mining stuff up into and do a single trip down to ArcCorp to sell it. Would have made a profit. It's possible to make a profit. Yeah, it can be huge. Especially if you go for that quantum tight or whatever, the crazy shit is if it fuels the quantum engines. But mining can be profitable with not too much work. And then, you know, like you buy a prospector at some point, right? And then it's pure profit from that point on. But having a good cargo shuttle, I think, is the tough part, because you need, like, one load from the prospector was like 26 scoos or something. Anyway, it makes more sense to have like more than one person working on this, right? Like, you have someone doing the mining, you have someone doing the loading and unloading, and then going and selling, and then coming back and loading up again, right? And like, you have the refinery running. Like, if you had a few people kind of doing all that stuff, like picking up loads from the refiner and selling them, and then you just all split the profits, like, you could have a decent operation going. That's why you like the Vulture, because you'll salvage and then load your friend's cargo ship every time you fill up. Yeah. Like, having, like, working together and not doing everything solo makes it, like, a smoother experience. I'll take a drink here. A drink? I'm gonna drink. We're gonna do a close-up drink. Can we do a close-up drink? Oh yeah, I just shoved it right into my nose. Perfect. Okay. Well, I wanted to do salvaging, but I do not have time for that tonight. And I kind of want to take advantage... No. I was going to say I want to take advantage of the... whatever the ship is called. I don't remember the one that I've rented right now. Why is it doing this? Does it keep storing my ship even though I'm just leaving the bay?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
It is. Why does it keep storing the Corsair like that?
Vehicle
Anyway.
selected. Stand by.
I don't know why I did that, because I want the Vulture.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
So, I think that's it for tonight. I think it's it for tonight. I want to use the Vulture, and I'm going to use the Vulture tomorrow. I don't normally... oh, shoot. Got stuff to do tomorrow evening. Dang it. I rented it for 2 days. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Okay, I'll still have it for Saturday morning. So, that's when my next regular stream is. I was going to stream tomorrow after work, but then I remembered I have something to do tomorrow, so... Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, I will be in. We're going to do some vulturing. I still have, like, investigation and research and search missions that I want to try as well. And then, I will have gotten a taste of everything. And then the expo will almost be over. But I've had plenty of opportunity to talk about my opinion on the game. So I think that's I think everyone's pretty much figured out that I like the game and it's good for what it is. And it's got some cleaning up to do. But fingers crossed, it seems like in the next year, they may get really close to, like, finishing this. Heaven forbid they decide to start calling it a beta, right? Because it's getting there. It's getting there. They have stuff that they need to do, but it sounds like they're going to have more, like, people resources to start throwing at it. So, anyway, but I'm having fun, and I'm having fun playing with my friends, and I'm having fun being in this world, and it feels good. Okay, anyway. So, I hope to see you, all on Saturday, so that we can check out this Vulture and see what single person salvaging is like. I want to wish all of my American friends a happy Thanksgiving today. I hope that you all had a great day. I hope you all have had a great week and have a great rest of your week. And if I don't see you on Saturday, have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone, for all your support. Thanks again, K-Man, for coming in from YouTube. I really appreciate that. Thanks, everyone, for coming by and saying hi and hanging out. I love you all. I appreciate all the support. Be good to yourselves, okay? And I'll see you when I see you. Okay, have a great night, everyone.